Homeopathy as a system of medicine dates back to 1796 when it was developed by Samuel Hahnemann in Germany. Over the 19th century, it spread throughout Europe, the UK, India, and the United States. By the early 1900s, there were homeopathic hospitals, medical colleges, and pharmacies operating widely. And then it declined, ceased to exist. Why? If you would allow me to put on my tinfoil crown for a moment, my spidey senses tell me it had something to do with the fact that around the same time, laboratory science was advancing and drug-based medicines were becoming standardized, research-driven, and increasingly tied to pharmaceutical development. Patentable drugs, lab science, and scalable interventions fit the emerging model of what modern healthcare should look like. So, individualized, low-cost remedies that couldn't be patented, and hospitals emphasizing fresh air, sunlight, rest, and minimal interventions clearly weren't in alignment with this new model, and they had to go. I know what you're thinking. It's controversial, and you know what? So what? I don't care. It's the truth. In my heart of hearts, I believe that's the truth. But think about it. The only way to keep profits piling in for these new mega corporations were to keep people buying their latest and greatest drug. And the only way to do that was to remove any real form of healing that existed. They removed your options. That's what happened. Every natural healing modality a couple of hundred years ago went underground. It was suppressed. It was suppressed because it couldn't be patented. You couldn't make money from natural remedies. So it's like how I said in this episode, if you want to know the intention of a business or even a person in your life, if you think about it, understand how they define success for themselves. Is it profit? Is it power? Is it control? Or is it well-being, sovereignty, autonomy, and long-term vitality? Think about that the next time you reach for a prescription. All right, in putting my tinfoil crown aside, as much as I absolutely hate to do that, what I really enjoyed about this conversation with Leah is how openly she embraces all forms of healing. I personally swear by homeopathy, kinesiology, Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and chiropractic care. Homeopathy is my go-to when my dogs aren't well, and I feel incredibly empowered by being able to administer a remedy on the spot that cures the upset tummy or itchy ears or that random rash that's popped up on their bellies. I used to go into frantic helicopter mum mode when one of my dogs was unwell or there's some bump that I didn't know was there and then it's red and it's hot. I used to go into all kinds of states when it came to my dogs. And I do that for myself too, let's be honest. But I genuinely feel like the most healing things I've ever done for me have been those four modalities. They have really resonated with me. And interestingly, Leah did mention that it's all the energetic work that seems to be resonating with me. But truly, when I think of homeopathy, I think what really, really sits well with me is that it doesn't just address the surface issue. Like I could go in for a symptom and they look at the whole of me. Like my sessions, they are wild. They're expansive. I speak about things I wouldn't normally share outside of a very trusted circle who I know have similar ideas about life and the energy systems that govern us. And so I think to myself, maybe the real invitation here for the listeners is to really ask yourself, who holds your health in their hands? What model of healing are you participating in? And does it align with your values? Like, are you truly choosing it because that's the thing that resonates with you? That's what feels right? Or are you choosing it because it's the only option you feel like you have? Do you feel more powerful after engaging with it or more dependent? And perhaps the most confronting question of all is, are you outsourcing your intuition or are you strengthening it? Something to sit with for this episode. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. With gratitude and grace, have a wonderful day.